Everyone, Cam315 back out with another video for you guys, and I am back with more Zenless Zone Zero. So last time we start. Okay, no, we're gonna go away from scary Ennog guy, right? Anyways, as I was saying, we started off the 2.1 patch, which dropped as of this. Well, I'm recording this like late at night. The patch dropped, but we got the 2.1 patch and we got a start on the story, and essentially we met Alice, met Damien again, found out some interesting things there, and then helped Alice out with this, I guess, Kama, aka Unikami's Yuzuha's friend. And yeah, so we actually are now having to go to the beach to go basically investigate, thanks to Yuzuha. And what the hell do we got going on over here?
The elevator's still out of service?
It's
I
Isolde.
heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns?
What?
What exactly do you mean?
That's what I'm
Sorry.
saying.
I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porculmex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Sailume Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Sailume Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island.
What?
It offers a close view of the hollow, and since Porculmex has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
That's kind of what you're saying.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Sailume Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
Bro, how is this cable car not fixed yet?
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Sailume Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the hollow.
What?
If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porculmex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
Jeez. Yeah, there gotta be another way.
There must be other ways to get to Sailume Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porculmex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
Then let's do
It'll
it.
just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
What?
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porculmex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Sailume Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Okay. Shortly after Yuzuha and Manato leave, you return to Swabian Temple with the Obscura Shard, and briefly tell Wise what had happened that morning. Can you sense anything? I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. My ether perception has always been weaker, and I've barely used a perception technique that Shifu taught us. I agree with this thing super suspicious. We should definitely look excuse me, my god, into it properly. Belle, I'll come with you to Sailume Bay with using Eos. I might be able to help. Alright, let's go together. After tidying up a bit, you set out with Eos.
I wonder how things are going with Manato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Okay. Alright, let's see what these two got going on. Alright, what you guys got cooking on? Oh. They added cars to this now? Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Belle to think you're a mean person. I couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if you people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. Is something wrong? Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation, and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain paths too. He's blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltus might be trying to escape. And he even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. So you mean the mountain path's full of machines right now? Yeah, they got triple the strength of a normal person, and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No. This just got way easier. Okay. Yeah, that actually worked. So you're saying you got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols? Yeah, pretty much. Phew. Good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'd definitely be all absolutely not. You cannot do that. Yuzuha, you say you don't care. Alright, Belle, let's roll. Manato and I will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping those visual logs. Manato was totally ignored. Alright, if we're all set, let's head out. Yeah, let's do this thing. Let's do this. Wait, so does this mean we're gonna get combat with Manato? Or no? Probably not. I was just wishful thinking.
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Sailume Bay.
Oh, shit.
Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
Is this another new area? Downtown Mountain Way? There's gotta be. Oh, nothing? Okay, she just runs. Okay. Let's go. And we got our boy Eos.
We've got enemies.
Yes, I did her character demo. I know.
Don't go too hard, Manato, or people will notice the damage.
Oh.
Can we implant the mech with memory of accidentally falling or something?
Oh, these are new enemies.
All done. Let's go.
Okay.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
Okay, so we saw how Manato fought a little bit. He's definitely a fire type. Now, the rumors I heard, apparently somebody went through files and leaked some stuff. Apparently, it seems like Manato is going to be a fire stun character. Look, all I'm going to say is this. Personally, I hope not. I hope he's kind of like a Rupture, because if we have another fire stun character, like, bro, what's the point in summoning for him? Because we just got Ju Fufu. On top of it, we have Lighter, and then we have Colada. That's 4 fire stunners. Like, why do they keep giving us a fire stunner? We haven't had a fire attack unit yet since I think Soldier 11. And then we haven't had a fire support, but I don't think they're going to do a support unit. We've had a fire anomaly. I would think that he would be a rupture, but who knows? But apparently the rumor is he's fire stunned. What's wrong, Yuzuha? Ever since we set out, I had this feeling someone's been tailing us. Fairy, can you feel that? Sorry, there were no available video recording devices on this mountain path. Who on earth could it be? Shh, they're coming. It's Alice.
Oh, it's you.
Why is he...
Alice, don't be scared. It's us. Belle, it's you. You frightened me.
You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Mizukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation.
Oh.
I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porculmex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
Damn.
You're worried Porculmex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Well, shit.
Alice, are you really sure it's okay for you to join us? Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Sailume Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Oh.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Manato?
I don't think he
Welcome
cares.
aboard.
Meanwhile...
A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
Oh shit! We're playing as Alice now! When Alice attacks his enemies or triggers assault through anomaly buildup, she gains Blade Equitique. When Alice stacks Blade Equitique to the maximum, she can hold down the attack button to unleash a 3-stage charge basic attack. Starship Waltz. This triggers polarized assault when hitting an enemy.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Okay, I'll take care of it. Riddled with flaws.
You're a real chatterbox. But you
Oh,
handle
shit.
yourself well in a fight.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzuha, just don't. She won't get mad. Belle, you can give it a try too.
Okay.
Wait, Manato, are you riling her up on purpose? Yuzuha, focus on the enemies! The enemies!
Bro, look at her. Her dodge is swift.
I'm all ears.
Oh, okay, she's suave with it. Okay, Alice, I like it.
Uh-oh. It's people from Porculmex.
Shh. Let's try to avoid them and take a detour. As if all those security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
Wait, can we? Damn it, we can't look into the stats and everything yet.
I'll handle this, but take me shopping later.
What?
Switch it up.
I'll handle this, but take me shopping later? Okay. Ah, this way is blocked. There wasn't a door here before. This must be a recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you climb over it. It's really reassuring how meticulous Manato is. Just happened to have a side gig installing locks when I was working part-time before. Ah, so that's when you were so busy you didn't even have time to check the Spook Shack forum, huh? But what do we do now? Yeah, I'll use EOS to access the Bamboo workbench and find the passcode. I'll leave it to you. Alright, time to play as the lovable Bamboo EOS.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Okay.
Belle was always the one jumping around with EOS before. EOS's tiny legs can jump that high?
Oh yeah, this is the first time Wise is doing this.
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
Yeah, let's get all these Denny's. You can never go wrong with getting more money, right? Alright. Let's hop up here and collect the Denny's. I can't wait when they do the next Marcel Grand Adventure. We do like Fall Guy modes. I did not want to do that. Okay, top up here. Okay, we made it. Where does this go? Okay, another large Denny. Another checkpoint. Anything up here? Nope. Alright. Bamboo plug.
Nailed it.
Classic Phaethon. Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Let's hurry. I still have a lesson to attend.
Well, damn.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing.
The fuck?
Adjust your breathing. Sorry, how much longer until we get to Sailume Bay?
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Break time! Stay on offense! And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him! All done. Everyone, let's move.
Why are you looking back, Belle, like that? Somebody was watching us. That's not good. Belle could feel somebody was watching us. Jesus, this place looks like the damn slums. So, this is Sailume Bay. What a beautiful sight. Man, this mountain path goes on forever. Belle, did you rest well? Seems like Miss Ukinami and the others have found someone selling porcelain materials. Let's head over. Sailume Bay can now be accessed through the map. Okay. Okay, new area in Sailume Heights. Is it like its own area? No? I thought it would be its own, well, it's a hub area, but I thought it would be its own hub area. Well, we got a chest. Oh yes, fishing. Alright, let's continue on and see what these characters need.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrog again?
Oh.
Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're
Damn.
one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite bubble pop candy with rubber.
What?
Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Huh?
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year.
Well, then
For a
your brother
while, just seeing
fucking
the Hollow
sucks.
from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right. What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
White-haired ghost lady?
A white-haired ghost woman.
That's right. He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for Porculmex and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
What? At first I thought...
Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path?
Okay, we get it. Alice
You
is
said
scared.
that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right, all right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
Yes, we know.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks.
Well, damn. Thanks for being helpful, kid.
So, are we going to go ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Manato and I will go find Uncle Afang. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
Let's go!
Okay.
Huh?
Uncle Afang? How come are you not collecting materials today? I had to stop for now. Porculmex blocked all the roads lately. Barely anyone comes through, and sales are rough. I heard they're guarding the mountain paths too. How did you folks manage to get here? We got our ways. Back in my days, I could outrun, these Porculmex amateurs without a sack of lumite ore weighing me down. But no point in dwelling in past glories. What brings you here? Uncle Afang recognizes this piece of porcelain? Material ring and all? Never seen it before. But this is definitely high purity porcelain. Okay. In the meantime, let's grab this chest. And this chest over here too. Mello. Hey there, are you Mello? Yeah, what's up? I heard you trade porcelain materials around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen a piece like this before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? What? You don't believe me? I'll have you know I got the best intel in all of Sailume Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask for your help, little one. Can you tell us about the origins of this porcelain shard? No way. Can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. This is a remote control edition or City Hunter. I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get this. It's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal. Though, when it comes to remote control toys, I might be able to figure out something. If I can fix your toy? Huh? You can fix it? If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about the part where that porcelain shard came from. Oh, God. Oh, boy. There we go. I hate these ether tunings.
Whoa!
Yep.
Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from?
No.
Why? Why not?
It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porculmex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before.
Bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me. This kid said, oh yeah, I'll help you out. And now he's like, well, my mom told me I can't talk to strangers. What the fuck, bro?
We're not really strangers. We're friends of Mystic Wares, the folks who often come here to collect materials.
That's right. Miss Yuzuha came here with us today. You know, the daughter of Mr. Ukinami Balrog, Mystic Wares' owner.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrog's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
Oh, shit.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrog's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me. Yuzuha! You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you? Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun.
Denny
Is
gun?
there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
That's kids for ya! But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys. Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run. Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrog. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Bro, what the hell?
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Waifei Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because she was blackmailed.
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so
Yeah.
now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, alright?
Yes, I will.
Alright then, let's get going.
Where
Yeah,
is
you-
Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Yeah, you can tell that Yuzuha and Alice are gonna be friends by the end of this shit. Just because they can actually connect and relate with each other. Yeah, so that was dope. Okay, it's cool to find out she's adopted. Also, what happened with Alice's family? Damn, she made it sound like her entire family's like damn near dead. Wait, this lady's over here.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. Alright, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a live round.
Oh.
Don't shoot, Miss Isolde. We surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porculmex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell. But you're right. I came to Sailume Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
Ah, I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. Sorry if we sounded a little rude earlier.
It's alright. Staying cautious is a good thing. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Manato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Sailume Bay given how strict Porculmex has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why do you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom?
You little stinker! What did you just say? Get back here!
What?
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better. But there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
It's not often we get young folks like you visiting, and here we are, boring you all with our ancient slob stories. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit, I always thought the military families received a pension after the fall. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defended against Hollow Zero received it. So, wow, that's crazy. So that means, like, for example, Trigger, who we know was on the front lines during the fall of the old capital, she would have received this compensation. You look like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead, I'm all ears. My former unit wasn't responsible for the Hollow Zero frontline. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside Hollow Zero and providing disaster relief along the borders of Waifei Peninsula and Janus Quarter. We're heroes too. Indeed. Back then, we took pride in running into the battlefield, doing what little we could for this city. Why are you still working in the military? I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the Defense Force, do I? But, well, sometimes life just drags you along for the ride. I suppose I'm what you would call a useless person. Huh? Was it just a coincidence that Miss Isolde said that, or did she overhear our conversation on the mountain path? And not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Sailume Bay first. What's wrong? Nothing. I guess that's it. Well, you should head to the beach to find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
Yeah, I want to be shocked.
So, Miss Isolde used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
Really? I wonder if she'll be a playable character. Oh, we got another treasure chest. And Zenless Zone Zero just dropped their Twitch rewards. So I guess I'll be looking for Twitch rewards. Or doing that tomorrow. Oh, Dante!
Dante. So this is where you went.
Manato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Manato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Manato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the Defense Force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't expect you to think about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porculmex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? Ah, I think I get why you came to Sailume Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
Thank you for understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place? Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
That's a
It
good
might
question.
come in handy for these older folks. Here, Miss Bell, take it.
This shit looks like freaking G-Un's gun.
Miss Isolde? What are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. Ah, it's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Wow. I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Manato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name?
What's that?
Right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailume Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that?
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
That's what I'm saying.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before, doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Miss Isolde. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Tynefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Okay.
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a bit would be good. Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
This is the ship. It ain't big, but she's steady on the water. Let's hold off a second, because we're running out of time for this video. Yep, but anyways, on the next video, we'll head into the hollow, and we'll see what's got to offer. But anyways, I'm gonna get out for guys. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comments section your thoughts, and hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Zenless Zone Zero content. Till then guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.